So here you are, you're in my corner, right? Are you in my corner, or are you just here as a happenstance? I haven't got a clue. One thing I know is you're kind of lost in space. What does that mean? Lost in space. But there's a television show called Lost in Space, so look it up, watch it. Find out for yourself. Don't bother me. What's lost in space mean? Oh, please tell me, child. Won't you tell me? No, fuck off. The information is there. It's available to you. C'est disponible, tabarnak. Think you're gonna help me? Think it'll help you? Alright. I shall help you. Now, I want you to help me first. I want you to do something for me. Can you do that? Here we go. I want you to persuade me. Persuade me. What do I want you to persuade me? Well, I want you to persuade me that Foucault's last theorem is something that is graspable, and that indeed, not only do you grasp it, but you have the solution to it. Do you? Well, find out. The first person who can give me a definitive proof of Foucault's last theorem gets a prize. And that's real. I don't joke around. If you can prove Foucault's last theorem to my satisfaction, I'll give you, let's say 100,000 US, right? I can easily afford that. But I'm sure that no one will lay claim to that, because you know what? You won't be able to solve it. You think you're clever, and you're not. You're not sufficiently clever to solve a problem like Foucault that has mystified scientists and mathematicians, physicists, and what have you for a long time. All we know is Foucault got it. He wrote down incredibly, tremendously clever response, and then he up and died. So he's dying. He's going, oh man, I got that. I figured out the theorem thing. So he says he's going to laboriously write it down, quill and quiver and all that. He's writing the solution to Foucault's last theorem. Or did he? We don't know. Now, it was witnessed by his mistress, who said that, you know, she was giving him the hot and bothered attention when he said, "Please, dear, I must go. I must write down the answer to this puzzling problem that has presented itself in the past, and we have never been able to solve it, but I've come up with a novel approach. So if you excuse me, this orgasm business is less appealing than providing a proof of the theorem." Well, the girlfriend got jealous and burned the proof. So all we have is a scrap that says, "I got it," and we don't have anything else. Now, isn't that a shame? Or is that the truth? Or am I lying? Or have I made this all up? Did Foucault actually exist? Now, that's a question that you have to answer to my satisfaction. Did Foucault exist? Now, if he exists or existed, there's got to be some kind of positive proof of that, right? You would think. So here we are. We have an obelisk here. That obelisk has your name on it. All right? Now, it's really a pretty obelisk. It's really quite nice. Nice obelisk, nice obelisk. And if you like inanimate objects, an obelisk is a thing to like. It's a thing to like things like obelisks and what else. Ooh, yeah. Lots of junk. Now, what I'd like is for one of you to come and buy this junk from me. I'll sell it at a reasonable price, mind you, because I don't want you to feel deprived of anything like working capital, right? No. It'll be a reasonable offer. You're bound to accept it. How do you accept it? Why, with a pile of cash, naturally. People say, "I don't accept cash." And I say, "You don't fucking accept anything, because you don't play any sort of game worth playing." Time is 1:07 p.m. right now. 1,307 hours somewhere. Here, maybe, perhaps. My guy that plays Scrabble and has a Scrabble dictionary to boot. Granted, these were gifts from a very important person, my sister. And she said, what do you do when your brother is begging for some sort of Christmas gift? Well, you send him a Scrabble game, and the dictionary is a birthday present. Now that's clever stuff. But we got more cleverness on the way. Oh yeah, sure do. Bet you wish you were here, eh? Look at that kitchen. That's spotless. Prove to me that this kitchen is occupied. Well, how much more proof do you need? Now we're here again. Now that. And then we got a spider web somewhere. Oh no, they took it away. That's right, they cleaned the windows yesterday. I hope the spider was doing something else when they were cleaning the windows. It was a traumatic experience. Just like this music is all about trauma. Trauma. A bad dream and a gift card for a lucky punter. And more and more and more. Now, what do you have to say for yourself? You, right in the center. Not you. Not you. Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Then who? Her, perhaps? Nah, she's got nothing to say to you. But this woman does. Right down there, right in the middle. Copy that. Cover that. Can you actually see anything? I doubt it. But that one right there. Let's go in for a closer look. And there she goes. Now this sultry vixen. This sultry vixen. She is. Well, she's transported from time. This girl was known to be a woman of substance back in the 19th century. That's right. This is a picture of, this is a photograph taken of her with a daguerreotype camera. Now, there were 3 images made, and the person that made them understood color sufficiently well to capture this image on 3 monochrome plates. This woman had to be very patient and hold this pose for hours on end. Can you imagine that? Now that's what I call dedication and professionalism. That is what you don't have necessarily, but you could have it if you sent a large amount of money to a specific P.O. box up your address. You got it. We'll come and collect. Don't worry. We'll put you in a nice box. Right? That's what you're buying, by the way, for $1 million bucketing dongs, is a nice cardboard box where we will put you. Don't worry, be happy. And by the way, ain't got nothing. A whole lot of plenty of nothing, and that, they tell me, is the best way to be. So, since no one watches these videos, I'm going to put something incredibly privileged and confidential in this video now. Now, it's going to be in a different language, you understand, one that you don't necessarily speak. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just kidding. I got nothing. I'm bluffing. I'm bluffing. Yes, sirree. I'm praying that this music that I've stolen liberally won't trigger a copyright strike, or will it? The question is, will it trigger a copyright strike or not? And would you know? After all, if it's a copyright strike type song, like say I ripped off some big band. Like what's a big band? Abrigo y los Tway Paranoias. That's a big band, but you never heard of it because you're an uneducated sir, aren't you? Yes, you are. Don't take my word for it. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, have I got what it takes? And the answer to that is, probably not. But do you want what it takes? Because anything is viable. Anything is doable. Business is business, and only the numb survive. Do you understand that? Chances are you don't. But to keep this message under 10 minutes, I'm not going to explain it to you necessarily, but what I promise to do is, that's